Now it should be apparent that these attempts to harm me are intentional. It should also be clear that these are actual human beings in physical form opening up the door for demonic entities. Now, because I'm chipped, that gives my oppressor some access that shouldn't be allowed. They're able to do some things to and with my body that no one should be able to do without consent. One of the things that they started doing first was sampling my DNA. I would get these shot-like sensations in different parts of my body. One day it might be my leg and arm, the next day my foot and hip, the next day my back. And that goes on. That's been continuous, like that still happens. So they were sampling my DNA. And then, of course, you know what follows that. The whole purpose of sampling someone's DNA is to create a clone. So let me break down the necessity in a clone. Because I have an anointing, because I am going to heaven, because my spirit and soul won't be in limbo when this physical image of me shall expire. There's no me in the esoteric plane. There is no me. I don't exist there. So although I may have some relatives there and other things like that, I don't exist there. And since there's no me, there, there's a part of the puzzle missing. The whole purpose in creating an image of me to be there is to manipulate the situation. The situation is influence. So, let's say your loved ones are there and you have the ability to influence in any way, shape, or form. They can use the clone to play out scenarios that don't exist. Now, what these scenarios that are being played out do is they confuse reality. Because what takes place there affects the subconscious. It affects your subconscious. And we all know that's where all change takes place. These are the things we play out in real life. As a result, we play these things out in real life not knowing why. So, to give you an example, we'll use me and my demise. And we want to frame someone. We want to frame a relative. What this clone would do is it go and disturb other family members. It would go and disturb them. It go and say things to them that were untrue, that were manipulative, that were dangerous in every way. Your relative would in turn either blow up or internalize the matter. Either way, there's now feelings which means there's now an effect. There's now feelings. There's now hurt feelings, upset feelings, whatever you want to call them. There's now feelings, which leave an impression that results in an effect. That's up here. This is taking place in their sleep. They wake up. They don't recall the dream. But when they see you, they feel some type of way about you, and they can't understand or put their finger on it why. They can't understand or put their finger on it why. These conflicting feelings or imagery cause an internal conflict that could possibly influence reality if you're not in control of your emotions, in control of your mind. Now, there's many variations to this. In some cases, people do recall the dreams. And it's like they may see it as a gift. But where the devil's involved, it's not a gift at all. So people often confuse their dreams with as insight from a higher source, when in reality it's actually the devil's work. But it's accepted as true nonetheless. And they may even go and spread it as if it's the gospel. And the weird part about it is, even though it conflicts with reality, it goes against everything you see about this individual, everything you know this individual to be or stand for, you think it's a gift. So that's what you run with, no matter how much it conflicts.